In the world of business, there are only a few who reach the pinnacle of their industry. Who are they? And how did they pursue their dreams against all odds? We take a look at these brands from the inside out. Biz Stories, the real story behind the brand.
If I could show you just one picture, one snapshot of what is Jameson, who is Jameson, it's right here. It's our 360 pure message. It's our message of trust to the consumer. And this allows me to sleep at night.
In the vastly competitive vitamin nutritional supplement industry, Jameson Vitamins holds an unprecedented 28% market share in Canada, making it virtually a household name product, a rare claim in any industry, let alone one rife with rival companies popping up almost daily. How could Henry and his visionary son Eric Margulies have known when they purchased the modest company from founder Dr. Claire Jameson that an astonishing 3 out of every 10 Canadians would be consuming his product almost 90 years after its inception, including showing a growth of revenue from $20 million in the 1990s to its currently astonishing $200 million. It is with continued vision, a focus on health and nutrition, that has made Jameson the world leader in the health and nutritional supplement industry that it is today. And now, Jameson Vitamins, the real story behind the brand.
In the early 50s, Mr. Henry Margulies became involved as a shareholder of this company, and it therefore became Canadian. And over the years, he grew the company and built some good stability and foundation. On his passing, Mr. Eric Margulies, who today is our chairman of the board, continued that legacy and brought greater vision to this company and really focused on health and nutrition and product innovation and globalization of what this company is all about. So today we're at 28% market share. That means 3 out of every 10 Canadians approximately consume a Jameson product, a sign of success that we are most proud of. That's just a huge accomplishment. How did we get there? I would say in the 1990s is when this company really took its leadership role. We were one of many companies all having about the same market share, and a lot of vision was brought to the table, communicating to the consumer, contemporization of formulas, packaging design, really creating the Jameson brand. In the early 1990s, we were a company with less than 100 employees. Today we're over 500. Back in the early 1990s, our revenue base was less than 20 million. Today we're over 200 million. And one could ask, well, how does this growth happen? What did you do? Well, I can honestly say that it's the investment in this company, in a whole variety of things that come together to make this company who we are today.
There's not one person in this world who doesn't need a vitamin or mineral supplement. Which one they need may be different, but we all need them because none of us are eating perfectly every day. None of us are free of stress. We can't escape the environmental radiation, the pollution, all of those different variables. So we all need it.
But the question is why? Why do we take vitamins in the first place?
A long time ago, we could get all the vitamins and minerals we needed from our diet because farmers would rotate putting different nutrients into the soils, and we didn't have a lot of processing. We would go to the market and buy a fresh head of lettuce and fresh meat. Now the processing actually takes 30 to 40% of the nutrient content out within 24 hours. A vegetable or a salad, for instance, once it's picked, it starts to oxidize right away. B vitamins will drop 18% in the first 30 minutes. So by the time we get this food, it is so leached of nutrients and it's so deprivant. So what you want to look at, one is dose of the vitamin, but you also want to know what controls has that company put on in terms of accountability. So what are they starting with as a raw material? Is it a cheap version or is it a good version? How are they extracting that nutrient from the raw material? What processing takes place in order to make that vitamin pill? And then what preservatives are in it so that it maintains its bioavailability. All of those will play a role from starting material right up to packaging in how we absorb it and how we use it.
You're watching Biz Stories, the real story behind the brand.